and you are welcome to Setro Class channel. I remain Joketolu and Setro, a serial entrepreneur majoring in fashion and Nigerian based. So what are we going to be doing today? In just some few minutes, we want to achieve what? The shoulder darts Bustier. Yes, it's as easy as A and B and C. So go nowhere if you want to achieve, if you want to know how to achieve this shoulder darts Bustier you're saying. Just let's do it. 1, 2, 3. So right now, achieving your shoulder darts Bustier is as easy as A and B and C. So what are the measurement parameters you'll be needing? You'll be needing your shoulder measurements, your bust measurements, your underbust, round underbust measurements, and your waist. So this course will be using the shoulder measurement we'll be using is 15, bust is 38, underbust, round underbust is 32. Just like that. So I think those are the measurement parameters we need. So you need your cutting paper. After this, we're going to draft. After this draft, we're going to do it on what's it called? Fabric. So let's start. Starting right now, you're going to cut out the middle parts of the shoulder dart bustier. This is just an easy method. So you want to cut out the middle panel. You're going to have the middle panel and the two sides panel. So I'm just doing the front panel. So you can use any method for the back panel. So you start by saying what's your across bust or your bust to bust or nipple to nipple measurement. And that is what 8 for this person. So the nipple to nipple measurement is what? Is 8 inches. 8 divided by 2 will give us 4. So you come to the bust line. That's this method. You come to this bust line and you're going to say what? 8 divided by 2 is 4 inch. So you had your same allowance. If you're sewing with 1 inch, you had 1 inch. If you're sewing with half inch, quarter inch, you had quarter inch. So I added half inch same allowance. So what are we going to do? So this is what we have. On this part, you try to make the curvy shape. You try to make sure that this shape is curvy this way. So, and once you have it this way, you come to your underbust line. You're going to go inside. What you have here, you measure everything you have here. We have 4.5 or 4 3/4. So you're going to go in by 3/4 inch. There are no calculations. I discovered that most persons don't like calculations. So you're going to go in by 3/4 inch by what you have on the bust line. We have 4.5 inches here. So going in is going to give us what? 3 3/4 inch here, because you went in by 3/4 inch, and you have same on your waistline. So you do same on your what? On your shoulder line. This is just a very easy method. So we want to cut out the shape right now. There is this logic about the bust. The feminine bust is such that once it's going down, it's like reducing. That's why you have this. And once it's going up, it's like increasing. Before you get to the upper part of your bust line, you can use any curve tool you have. Your pattern master, you see, this is already trying to give me this shape. So I hope you know how we came about this. You just connect the spoons like this. Can you see that? And this upper part. So on this shoulder line, if you don't want the 3 3/4 inch, you could still make it 3.5 inch. It all depends on what you want. Then you just try to curve. Can you see what I'm doing? So with this, we have the upper part of this bustier shape. Then the lower part to the underbust is just very easy. You just draw the straight line. Just see. So you make sure that this part is really accentuated. It's really pointing out like, and it's the curvy bust shape. Can you see? So with this, you're good to go. Just like that. So by the time we cut out this shape right now, so what are we doing? We're cutting out this middle piece. That's just essentially the major thing here. So we'll use it to cut the sides panel and we feel good to go. So this is the middle piece of the shoulder that bustier. So you just do what? You place this middle piece this way. Can you see there? You just place it right side facing the other part of this. What do you want to do? You want to draw out this same shape for the side panel. Then you take your measurement parameters. It's as easy as A and B and C. So having out the shape like so, we've gotten the shape for that. So you come to your bust line, you say, what's the quarter of your burst? Because front panel will be on 2/4, the back panel will be on 2/4. So 38 divided by 2 is going to give us 9.5. So you come here on this bust line, 9.5. So you're just going to add like 1 or 2 inches seam allowance, because this this middle piece automatically creates allowance for us. But just to be on the safer side, put that 2 inches allowance. When you're done, you trim off. Then the underburst, like I said, is 32. So 32 divided by this is going to be giving us what? 8. So you could still add the 2 inches allowances. We're going to need it. Then you could just make it straight to the waistline, like so. But this waist is maybe 33 or thereabouts. So that is going to give us 8.25 inches. So you could add the 2 inches. So the shoulder, you take your shoulder measurements to be 15 divided by 2, that's 7.5. This is going to be cool. You could just still add half inch seam allowance, but you might not really need it because this middle panel will give us all the allowances we need. So, getting our shoulder slope. Remember, you come down by 1 inch. Let's assume the 1 inch is there. It's when you want to cut off your neckline, you slant it. So, then you come down to the normal shoulder measurements. Please, if you don't know how to get your armhole, I have a video to that effect, the basic bodies. I'll put the link below so that I can just watch this. So for these measurements, if you use a normal calculation, you're going to get 7.8 for the shoulder line. Then it's going to be 9.5. Just draw out the shoulder line and achieve your shoulder on that shoulder line. So you get the midpoints. Midpoint is somewhere here. So you go in by. Why I'm not really expatiating on this is for the except for the beginners, but for those that have been in fashion, you know how to achieve this already. And if you don't know how to achieve this, please watch the video on the basic bodies. You know how to achieve your armhole. So with this, we're cool. You can just trace out and cut out. So right now you can see this just in a simple way how to draft your words. Your shoulder that bustier, yes, it's, can you see it's looking so beautiful, just like now. These 2 inches that we've taken out, that's what we've returned in the extra allowances, and every other part of this is going to make up for us. So we're just going to cut out on the fabric right now, then we'll try to pad it, to see how you pad it and stitch. Yeah. Okay, you can see we've used this pattern to cut out the fabric right now. So this is the middle piece, and these are the two side pieces for the shoulder that Bustier shape. Can you see it's looking so beautiful? Yeah, and look at it. So how do you cut out the wording for this or the pad? How do you pad it? And those abroad, they used to ask those in my class, online fashion today, usually ask, how do we get this wording? We call wording here. It's called visible pellon right there. If you're not in Nigeria, maybe you go to the stores abroad. It's called visible pellon. So nowadays, people are still using it. There's the hard one and there's the soft one. This is the soft one. So I don't have much of this here. So I'm just going to teach you how to place this on this center fold and cut out. Then if you're not using this, there are different ways of using this or padding this. You could use this. So if you are not using this wording or visible color, you could use what is called stay here in Nigeria. It's just like close stay. Over there, they use it for suit lining and all the likes. So what do? You just take your visible pellon like this. You come to your fabric, you take it this way. Yes, just like so. You make sure it's like so. So you draw out and you cut out. So you just draw out. And one thing that will help you is, that was why I said you need the upper part of your burst. You see, I just placed this here right now. This is the underburst position for this. So from this underburst position, I'll just say 9 inches upward. You could just measure your bust span or thereabouts, as in the vertical dimension of your bust. So 9 inches. So I could just stop here. But if you want, you could apply it anywhere. So this is where I'm going to be having this. So I'll just draw it out like this. We trace it out and just cut out.
Yeah.
So you have it like so. So when you want to apply it, you just place it. The gummy part, that's where you're going to put this way. Can you see? So you just place it like this and you stitch out. So, or you could use this. So when you're using this clothes stay, you use it everywhere. And this clothes stay is very good because it prevents this visible pellon or wording from shrinking. So you could apply it just like you cut out this. You cut out everything and you could double it. You could double it. So you cut out is the gummy part that will be facing. So you cut on fold anyhow. So you just let me cut for the sides panel because I'm going to be using this for the middle panel. So you're going to cut out exactly this shape for the sides panel. So exactly this shape. So it will just be like this, like you're having it. Can you see? So we'll be having this shape and for the two sides. So then we'll gum it to it. So I'm going to be using this for the sides because I've run short of this now. Yeah. Right now we want to stitch. Remember I told you that your visible pellon must get to this point because mine is short. So you just stitch on the ½ inch. You make sure you curve out the ½ inch like so, just like this. You stitch exactly on the ½ inch so that you're not short. So you get it up to this point. So you stitch out just like this. Right now you can see we are done stitching the both sides of the shoulder dart bustier. You can see starting from your shoulder and it's gone this way. So you stitch like this. So when you come out, it's this way. So how do you properly achieve that the bustier is okay? You take it like this. This right now is padding and showing how to pad. So you notch almost up to the seam allowance. This is what will make it relaxed. If not, you see some persons will do some bustiers and it will be, let me use Yoruba language, otagongo. So sorry if you don't understand what I'm saying. I mean, it's going to be pointing somehow. The bust will be as if it's four corner pointed shape, whereas your bust shape is not pointed. It's just because they didn't relax it this way. So you make sure you relax it. You notch. Then you see what I'm going to do right now. We need to have a breast ball. So what do? You get your iron, then you get this. This my breast ball. In case you don't know how to achieve this, I have a video to that effect. I just need to remember to help you put it in the description below. So you do what? You now want to iron this bustier properly so that the bustier shape comes out. So what do? You open press it. So if you really want to achieve the shape, so you put it this way, then you open press like this. Afterwards, after stitching from the wrong side like this and ironing with the breast ball, remember I have a video to that effect. So you turn it from, oh, whoa! You know what happened? Somebody say, hey. You know, as I was just trying to iron this, the fabric just got burnt. Gang. My girl stay here saying, so assuming this is a client, this is just a piece I'm just using for practice. What would have happened? So you can see it just got burnt. So that the challenge is you face. The iron was just so hot. So that's why I'm not taking time to iron too much. Can you see the cup shape already, the bust shape? This was what I was talking about. If you can see this, it's curvy, not some persons here will be pointed. It has to be curvy this way. So that's the essence of this. So how do you cut? You can see this from the shoulder. This is the shoulder that's bustier and it's looking so pretty. If you've not subscribed, what are you doing? Stop Shibe. Subscribe and like and share. And you can also come in for our physical classes right now at Setro's Foundation. You can come in for our physical classes and our online classes are so very much available. So how to cut this neckline is as easy as A and B and C. Just fold into two. You get your words, midpoint. Then you decide on whichever neckline you want to achieve. Any neckline. So which neckline do you want us to achieve? So let's just achieve a round neckline. Or should we achieve a scoop neckline? Yes. So it's from here, you now take the right measurement parameter. Your shoulder is what? 7.5. So you see that I'm very fortunate. That place, I'm just going to cut it off. Then she said we should do a scoop neckline. So scoop necklines are very deep round neckline. So we could make it 6 or whatever. I'm making it 5. Could make it 5 by 5 or 5 by 6 or 5 by 4. Okay, the shoulder is what? 7.5. So we have it like this. So we're using let's use 5 by 5. It's really going to be round scoop neckline. So 5 width by 5, which is that. So which is going to help us this way. You use your hand to form it. This is actually the scoopness of it. So you come down by you. Please, my baby, don't cry into this video. You want them to know that I have a baby. So you calm down. You see that what saved me is that I'm going to be cutting off this all these other parts that have the challenge. So that's just it. So this will actually be my new handle. I hope it's not the thing. So when I'm stitching, I'll get my real handle, and then can you see the scoopness of the neckline? Yes, so this is just how to achieve your words, your shoulder dart bustier in less than how many minutes. If this video has been helpful, give it a thumbs up and do what? Share. And remember, you can come in for your fashion classes, a Setro Fashion School, physical class or online classes. And don't forget to follow my other channel. I've told you, it's called Inspiration by Zach. If you want to grow your business, you want to make impact, and it's all about business growth, inspiration, motivation, impact, and the like. So Inspiration by Zaki, please subscribe. That's what I do on every other thing. Until I come your way in the next video, I want to hear from you how you've been able to try this out, or any other question that you have. Catch you, love you, bye.